Guys, thanks for coming back to the channel, clicking on this video, and as you guys can tell by the title of this video, today we have an M2 comp that we're gonna go take a look at. It's the F87. So I believe this car, the owner told me it was a 6-speed manual. It had a downpipe and tune, and I believe an intercooler. I'm not fully sure, we'll see once we get there. So I'm really excited to see how that's gonna turn out, because the M2 comp, especially the F87, is personally one of my favorite BMWs, and I always felt like it was underrated because obviously the credit it didn't deserve with the M3 and M4. So we're gonna go take a look at that right now. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video and you guys like cars and just enjoy my content, hit the like button and also subscribe, and I'll see you guys once I get there. All right, so while we wait for him to come, he should be here any minute now. Give you guys a little walk around my little baby. Looking real nice, a little bit dirty because it just rained, but give you guys a nice little walk around, bro. This carbon fiber that I just installed, hitting so nice. So you guys over here, give you guys a little update on the rear spoiler, and then of course my favorite part, the diffuser. Looks so nice. So yeah, what we got left to do is lower the car just a little bit, not too much, black out the star right here, and then come to the front, get the front splitter, and then we should be good for now from an aesthetic point of view. I don't want to do too much to it because it already does look really nice like as is, but just I don't want to add like smaller shit to it. There it is. That thing is so cool. Let's see how this thing looks. Shit, he has it lowered too. It looks nice. Oh, look at his plate. That's clean, man. It looks really nice. It's even lowered now. This is actually so clean. So last time I actually seen this car in person, it wasn't lowered. So now he has it lowered, and he just added the orange calipers to it. So it looks really clean. Sounds really nice too. And he has the yellow DRLs. Looks so nice. What a car, man. These things are so evenly matched. Alright, so I'm about to show you guys the difference between these cars, because even though they are very evenly matched, no, where's the latch? Even though they are, oh, sorry, even though they are really matched, they're very different. So let me smooth this dirt. So obviously this is the twin turbo hand-built V8, but over here we have the 3-liter inline 6. This is twin turbocharged too, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's completely stock. This has, these are the MST intakes, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, really nice car, man. And then is this, what do you have done to it so far? Just any exhaust work or anything?
Intake, downpipe, and intercooler.
Oh, okay, it's the intercooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds nice. Could we hear it?
Yeah.
Let's rev it real quick, see what it sounds like. Give us a few revs right now. Yeah, this thing sounds like now. Not bad at all. That thing's actually pretty loud. Sounds really nice. When he's on these really nice wheels, he has the competition wheels. These are actually my favorite wheels on this car. This is the competition, and then here's the M-style carbon mirror caps. I have just regular style carbon mirror caps, and then he also has a carbon diffuser which fits perfect on his. And this is obviously what mine looks like. This is my diffuser. So again, these cars are very similar. So like as of right now, both of these cars are stock. I just have a rear muffler delete. He has intakes, downpipe, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and the intercooler, yeah. But with that being said, so I'm gonna turn on my car. I'm gonna show you guys what it sounds like. I'm gonna rev it a few, and that way you guys can just see the difference between these. Go ahead. So yeah, now you guys see the differences between this car. Again, they're all very similar, very evenly matched, from the power to the pricing to, you know, the drivetrain. Obviously the only difference is 6-speed manual, and then this one has the S55 inline 6. This is the twin turbocharged V8. But again, just because the engine's high doesn't mean these things are not evenly matched, I promise. So I'm about to hop in this thing right now and then get a little reaction and just experience one of these, because it's been a while since I've been in an M2. I don't think I've been in a manual, so we'll see how this one actually turns out. So yeah, I'm in the M2 now, as you guys can see. Hold on, wait. Let me just make sure everything's good. Okay, yeah, so with the M2 manual, You don't see them many people get manuals nowadays.
No,
It's
you
like the
don't.
7-speed. So what made you get the M2 instead of like the M3 and M4 of this gen?
Especially where we live.
Yeah.
It's just full of M4s and M3s.
Yeah, that's true.
And I always wanted to get an M4. That was my plan.
Yeah.
And then once I seen this car in front of me, I was like, no, I have to pull the trigger.
Yeah. No, it's really nice. And I always said that the M2 is like, it's literally the same car.
Same exact
It
car.
just gets overshadowed because people want maybe a little bit more rooms and just like that name of the M3 or M4. But
Exactly.
bro, the M2 is just like, it's legit the same thing. Like, especially because this is the comp version, you're gonna find whatever you would normally find in a F80 or F82, right?
Exactly, yeah.
But this one also sounds really good. Like I heard when he did a couple pulls past me earlier, sounds really nice. So we're gonna try finding some room for you guys so you can hear that. We got a nice little Porsche. That thing is so loud. So we're gonna try getting a pull done for you guys and show you guys what it sounds like. Bro, it gets sideways. This little thing gets sideways, bro. Look at this Porsche. Wow, that thing is so clean. It's a nice car.
What's going on? I know.
Going sideways with that boy. Oh my god. Damn, this thing has a lot of power.
Yeah.
And this is stock, right? Just the tune or just the downpipe and
That's it.
intake. Wow.
That's it.
Wow. It's crazy, man. I can already feel the weight difference between this car and my car. So my car's like, my car weighs like 39, almost 4,000. What is this like?
35.
Yeah, so about 400 or 500 pounds like lighter. It's very apparent. Like I'm the passenger. I'm not even driving the car. So what do you have that you want to do to the car in the future for performance wise?
So for sure, a tune. I want to do like a full E tune.
Okay, you want to put it on E?
Yeah. Someone recommended it, so I just want to just.
Okay. What do you do? Like you do a full E85 mix or E30, E40?
Maybe in the beginning E30.
Okay.
And then later on, once I go probably stage 2 plus, I'm gonna do a full E.
Yeah. I don't think
a regular.
Yeah, I don't think I would run E on my car, to be honest. Even though like I could do an E30 mix, I don't know. I think I'll just do like a simple tune downpipe, maybe intakes. 93, make simple, reliable power. You know.
Yeah.
Like mid 6, low 700s.
Yeah, your car makes power easy.
Yeah, and the stock turbos actually spool up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Once you have a tune and downpipe, because obviously they're not too big, but they're like the perfect size. Actually, on the inside, he actually has what is this, like suede Alcantara kind of?
Yeah, it has Alcantara everywhere.
Really nice. So it has like orange stitching everywhere.
And then you got this orange in the seats right here.
Yeah, let me show you guys that. That's really clean, man. That's so nice. It's such a nice little fun car. And the thing is, what I love about the F87 is that if you know, you know. Like if you buy an M2, especially a comp, it's not just like, oh, just say like you had a BMW. No, because you know what these things are capable of.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Oh my god! Wow, bro, what the fuck? My phone fell out of my pocket from that torque. Holy shit,
Yeah,
man.
I got torque, bro.
This thing has a lot of torque. And bro, his intakes, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but when you pull in the turbo and the turbo spools, you can hear like the intake really well.
I think
maybe if we do it with the windows down, yeah, let's see what it sounds like. Bro, I think it is. I think it should pick it up.
I hope so, yeah.
It sounds really nice, man. Holy shit. Like a lot of action in the front of the car. Sounds great. It doesn't have a blow-off valve, right?
Nope.
Have you ever thought of adding one?
No, I don't like how they sound.
Really?
Yeah, they kind of sound a little weird. It's more for JDM. I don't want to put that type of stuff in this car.
I don't know. I feel like certain cars, if you have like an intake blow-off valve setup, it sounds cool. But I mean, with this car, I think the intakes sound amazing alone. Honestly, what brand do you say?
MST.
MST intakes. Yeah, sounds insane, man. This thing sounds so amazing. Oh my god, bro, what the fuck? And that was what gear?
Third.
Okay, so just like my car, it's a very mid-range car, right?
Yeah.
Like when you're in like that second to third and like area, or what, like in that RPM range, that's when you feel like you have the most like boost buildup, right? Like you feel like it's very like in that mid-range car, and it feels so good. And now your turbos are, so my turbos are on the C63 are mounted at the top.
On top, yeah.
So are yours on the side?
Yeah, on the side and on the back.
Okay, so yeah, so his are mounted a little bit differently, but again, there's like no lag. It doesn't feel like there's a lag at all. Like the power delivery feels
right
like
away.
really instant. Like it's there whenever you need it. Oh, and one thing about this car is like it is true. The suspension on these, I can tell, is much lighter than my car. So my shit's stiff.
Yeah.
Like when we go over bumps in this thing, like it's not as bad as the AMG.
This is on lowering springs.
Yeah. So and it still feels better. Usually when you put a car on lowering springs, like the ride becomes stiff and the quality of the ride changes. But bro, the suspension on this is day and night difference between the C63 compared to the F87 M2. It's more smoother, it's lighter, and I feel like you can turn into corners easy, right? That's what like M cars are known for.
Exactly right.
So the AMG, you can do that. It just feels a little bit more stiff, at least in my car. But it's not to say that it's not doable. It's not like it's like a Hellcat or whatever, but it's just like it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass. I feel like this thing takes no effort. Like you can blow on the steering wheel and the car will turn, but it's so much easier. I can already tell just by him driving and the way the suspension feels. It's so much easier to drift this thing and spin it and have fun in it compared to the AMG. And then one last thing. So obviously, since he's an S55 owner, what do you have to say about the crank hub issue? Is it a myth? Is it true? Did you get it done? Like, what's the deal? Because everyone on the internet is always talking about S55 has crank up issues, this and that. So what do you have to say about that?
So a lot of people, I'm getting mixed reactions. Like whenever I ask people that have S55s, I'm like, are you gonna do the crank up? Some people tell me no. Some people say yeah.
Right.
Some people say DCT owners should do crank up. Some people say manual owners should do crank up. So it's like mixed. It's really mixed. Me right now, I'm not planning on going single turbo. Yeah. I'm planning on just going off the shelf tune.
Right.
So I don't think there's a point of doing the crank up if it's not done already. Right.
So how many miles are on this car now?
Right now it's at 40,000.
Okay, so it's pretty low miles. What year is this car again?
2020.
Okay, so 2020, 40. It's about right on track. So about a little bit, maybe we're 2024, like 10K miles per year, which is pretty average. Yeah. Now, have you had any issues with it? Like, have you had anything come up?
Actually, no.
Okay.
No issues at all so far. Because it's been in an accident. Yeah. So just little things happen just from that impact.
Okay. So like no like engine damage, nothing like
no,
that. Like no.
God,
okay, no. So just little minor accident and everything. But I mean the car runs like it's brand new. Honestly, like if you're in this thing, you would never know the way it's put together, lowered, the calipers that he just did, and like the carbon bits on it. Like you can never tell like anything's been wrong with this car. The paint job looks amazing too. But yeah, so I just wanted to know because I love the M2 Comp. Yeah. I wouldn't mind having one honestly in the future. And obviously, like if I do get it, I wanted to know like. And obviously, people watching, if they have an M2 Comp, if the crank hub issue is like a myth or not. Right. So I guess what I can take from that is kind of gamble it. It sounds like.
Basically,
I mean, test your luck. Test your luck is what it sounds like.
Basically.
And how much would a crank hub issue job cost you?
So
like roughly. Obviously, labor varies. Yeah.
Yeah. The crank hub itself. Is almost like. Probably 850, 950 around there.
Okay, so close to 1,000.
Yeah. And then the job, he said, someone quoted me for 2,700, something like that.
So labor can vary depending on who's working on the car, where you live, and things like that. But so it's gonna be somewhere in like less than maybe $5,000, maybe around, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So it'll be less than $5,000, but again, it just varies with the part, labor costs, and things like that. But yeah, it's pretty expensive to do. But personally, like if I had the M2 Comp or any S55, if I wanted to tune my car, I would fix the crank hub. I feel like because if you gamble it while you're tuned, then it might lead down to like more issues. You might have to I don't know, whatever goes wrong, turbo or engine mount or whatever the case is. Right. It'll end up costing more. Like it'll be like a snowball. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah, I would fix the crank hub, but I mean at the end of the day, bro, like. I don't know, like this car, it's perfect. It's one of the best BMWs ever made. I've always said that. This and the M5 Comp, the F90's facelift and pre-facelift, the M6, like those cars are good. Like the new G87, I'm not a fan of.
It's too big.
Not just that, like the design.
Yeah,
it looks like a Minecraft car, man. It doesn't even look like a BMW. Yeah, bro. Like okay, it has the S58 and that engine's insane, but like personally, like when I get a car, I like it full. Like the engine has to be nice, the car has to look nice, it has to sound good. It can't just be fast or be a tuner car, you know what I mean? And I don't know, the M2 Comp, not really my cup of tea. I haven't really liked it. Like, but this is one of the best chassis ever made. Like, honestly, it's such a nice car, man. And it's wide. Like, for the way it looks and the size of it, this thing's actually a really wide and nice looking car overall. We just got back to the spot where we originally met up. This is my car again. So yeah, man, this thing was tons of fun. Super fun being in this thing. I love the F87 M2 Comp. Regardless if it's a manual or not, these things are beautiful cars. So let me know what you guys think about the M2 Comp. You guys like them or not really, and how that these cars are, how even that these cars match up. Honestly, I think they're very even. They both have their pros, they both have their cons. This thing obviously feels like it handles better. This one's just louder and, I don't know, more like beefier and aggressive. But this one's also lighter, so power to weight ratio does make up. So again, these cars are very evenly matched. Pricing is there, looks are there, sound is there, everything, the full experience. So let me know what you guys think about these cars in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.